was the guiding thing as you were creating your song? Would it be like country, anything? What was in your mind? What was your guide?
Ako,
Inspired
for
you?
me, having participated in the Metro Pop before, and now joining this contest where they allowed 2 entries. Kasi dati, isa lang yung pwede. Ngayon, 2 entries yung inallow. So I tried to play it smart by making 2 very different songs. At saka, kasi yung sinasabi ni Mr. C, at saka nasa website na they want to try to look for new genres, new sound, ganyan. So parang, ano kaya? So I made one that's more typically me, like an English ballad. And then I did something that's totally out of the box for me, and I went with a big band sound. So sabi ko, para baka sakaling dun. So, yun, I guess it paid off.
For the others, siguro I'll help them because I got to interview some of them. Si Keiko muna, si Keiko. She's the one who sang 3 a.m. What was the story behind 3 a.m.? Paano mo naisip yon?
Actually po, I wrote the song last year, October, I guess. Kasi, kailangan po ba yung ikwento?
Pwede mong ikwento ng short.
Okay, there's this guy I liked, and it didn't work out. Tapos, parang, yun nga, hinatid niya ako sa bahay from a funeral. Yun, tapos, yun, because meron siyang kotse, tapos on the way na yung sa bahay. Tapos 3 a.m. nung nakarating ng bahay. So yun, parang, that was the story behind the song.
Si Takusa, gusto niyo ba malaman kung ano yung rason kung bakit ang kanta niya Takusa?
Palagay
Alam niyo
ko,
ba ang ibig sabihin?
Member din siya.
Di ibig sabihin.
Member din ako.
Una-una gusto kong sabihin na wala po akong asawa.
Oh!
Teka. Mahal, sandali. Best code. Hindi lang po. Ayun. Nag-isip lang po ako ng kanta para sa mga tunay na lalaki. Yun lang po.
Slow dancing, Ken?
Siguro I wrote my song because of I like Adam Sandler a lot. Alam niyo yung movie na 50 First Dates?
Yes.
Na araw-araw liligawan ni Adam Sandler si Drew Barrymore. So I thought of that song na parang na-inspire ako na wow, ang sweet naman ni Adam Sandler. So yun. So dun lang nagre-revolve yung buong song.
Okay. Anyone else want to share why they wrote the song?
Sa akin po yung dulo ng dila. Actually po yung pagsali ko dito sa akin, very bago kasi I never joined any contest before. And this contest is something I really want to do for myself. Kasi as a songwriter, di ba minsan, meron tayong point na nagda-doubt pa tayo kung talaga songwriter kaya talaga ako or something. So I joined, I prayed for it. So yung dulo ng dila, it's about unconfessed love. Ang tagal ko iniisip kung ano yung team na gagawin ko. It ended up na yung stage na hindi tayo pwede mag-skip lahat. Yung stage na hindi pa natin nasasabi yung mahal natin yung isang tao. So, dun ako nagsimula.
So, iba-iba talaga yung no? Would you like to hear the rest of them also? What went on behind the song sa Brown, James?
Yung title po, like what Patricia said, Brown, it's about the color of the hair ng babae na ex ko. So, it's a dilemma if I will approach her nung nakita ko siya sa Glorieta. So, ayun, kanta about sa Brown na, dahil sa brown na buhok niya, it's like a curse na nagkaroon ako ng other girlfriend na nag-break din. So, approach ko ba siya o hindi? Kasi brown yung buhok pa. Parang ganun.
Ganon, iba-iba talaga,
So,
no?
it's like personal talaga.
Yes, very nice.
Toto.
Toto.
Ako yung name ng song ko, Tayo-Tayo Lang. Nasulat ko siya kasi I'm also a performer. I gig at bars. Tapos nararanasan ko sa pag-gig sa mga bars, yung off nights na wala talagang tao. Minsan naranasan ko na may pusang dumadaan habang tumutugtog. So naisip yung loneliness na yun, kaya ako naisip sulatin yung Tayo-Tayo Lang.
Ganda. Okay.
Thank you. For Thyro, that's his
Yeah.
hip-hop name.
Yes, sir.
Si Timothy.
Yeah.
Kinuha pa ho namin siya ng special na permit para makapasok dito. 21 and above lang po ang pwede dito. Thyro is our youngest at 20 years old.
Yep.
Tell
And,
us about your song.
yung song kong title, Himig ng Panahon. And yung concept niya, it's like this. There is this box that we call music today. It's full of covers, it's full of recycled ideas. And there's this broad array of songs that you can tap into. Kaya yung chorus ko goes like, manibago sa ating panibagong awitin, makibahagit sumali ka sa himig ng panahon. Because in our time today, you need to stand out, you need to show them that Filipino music is so much more than covers. We do original. So yeah, that's the concept of my song.
Thank you. 20 going on 33. Kesa.
Yes.
Kesa.
Okay, hello po, Edwin Moraliano. Kesa po. Yung song ko was actually, when I thought of making it or writing it, nag-isip ako ng concept na somehow makaka-relate ako at saka marami ring makaka-relate. This is way before I had a problem with negativity. So, ang inisip ko, paano ako gagawa ng kanta na somehow makaka-inspire sa akin, tsaka sa, perhaps buong Pilipinas o buong mundo to encourage them to just stay positive. Lumabas po yung Kesa. Actually, before writing it, I have a word from the Bible na dun ko kinuha yung inspiration ko. Philippians 4:8, it states na whichever things that are true, noble, trust, of good report, beautiful, meditate on these things. So, yon. Since I had this struggle with negativity, I wrote the song. It somehow really helped me. And I believe yung song will help encourage people to just, hey, stay positive no matter what. Ayan.
Thank you. At siya din ang sumulat ng Babae Po Ako.
Opo, di po ako bakla. Yeah.
Sir Gary. Sir Gary.
Yung aking kanta ngayon, pamagat ay Minsay Isang Bansa. Ito ay tungkol sa aking first love. No, I'm serious. It's a very profound love song, actually. It's one of my favorite writers. He's underrated as writer. His name is Andres Bonifacio. He said, aling pag-ibig ba ang hihigit kaya tulad ng pag-ibig sa tinubuang lupa, wala na nga wala. At doon ang aking love song na ito ay isang ganon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gary, before we ask Carl, gusto ko lang medyo tusok-tusokin ka ng konti. Tutusokin kita. Pero sa totoo lang, first time ko kasi narinig yon. And some of our group members here who listened to your song, nakita na umiiyak ako. Masyado akong na-affect dun sa kanta mo. Ngayon, ang maganda dun talaga, merong isang tao, kasi dun sa aming, yung style nung adjudication on the top 30, pwedeng may magsasalita against it or for it. No? Parang not against, basta ipapakita lang kung ano yung plus at ano yung palagay niya na something about the song na hindi niya gusto. No? Merong isang adjudicator na nagsabi, alam mo, mula na nakilala ko si Gary, yun na yung tema nung kanyang sinasabi. Ngayon, after 20, 25 years,
10 lang.
ganun pa rin yung tema nung sinasabi niya. Lalo kong naiyak. Kasi kailangan yung mapakinggan yung lyrics niya kung bakit ganun na lang na-affect ako. Kasi yun na nga siguro. Dahil siguro yun yung bansa natin. Na ganun pa din siya. Okay, without you don't have to applaud on that. But guys, I will tell you, and I told everybody that please listen to the lyrics of their songs. For me, this batch of songs, first time ko lang narinig siya nung from 32 to 14. Sabi ko, kakaiba. Pakinggan nyo yung mga letra nila. Kaya nakapasok yan sa 14. Gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo na nagsisiksikan silang lahat dun sa top na yon. Dahil ganun kagaganda yung mga kanta na pumasok. Each one of their songs, I will tell you, if I can, meron silang intrinsic character na that talks about their experiences as a Filipino living in this country. Kahit na siguro yung nasa ibang bansa as a Filipino living in that country, pero lahat ng experiences nila nandun. Yung Kesa-Kesa, yung 3 a.m., yung Brown, yung Sa Dulo ng Dila, yung Big Time na Ako. Merong ibig sabihin lahat yun eh. Pasensya na, nagsalita na naman ako. Meron pang isa si Carl, may sasabihin siya. Carl. Nagsalita ka na ba? Si Carl.
Oh, sige, si Carl.
Yes, sir.
Also share about your song, the inspiration and the reason behind it.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Carl. I was the one who wrote Bawat Hakbang. I wrote it way back, I think, last year. Sa buhay natin, may mga times magtatanong tayo, why do things not go our way? So a lot of troubles in maybe family or maybe career. So actually, when I wrote that song, it was actually a prayer to God. And then there was also a time when I was questioning my years as a vocalist, with the acapellas, that I would want to do a lot more things. That when I shelved that song, I told myself, this song, there could be, maybe in the future I'll be able to use this. I just recorded it sa butas ng aking laptop, all the vocals and also my piano. I don't have money to buy a very professional microphone.